Welcome back to Base Sports, everyone. You know, as soon as a kid shows the ability to hit a baseball, hit a jump shot, or keep the ball in the fairway, they're many times given special treatment. Now, sometimes it's just the benefit of the doubt, but other times it's a wholesale breaking of the rules. ProjectUplift founder Johnny Johnston has been there and spent the last 10 years showing kids there is a better way. Chris Clark has more.
It's an all-too-common story. An athlete is given special treatment, pushed ahead through the system for their skills on the playing field, but ultimately runs into trouble and is shorted in the game of life. Played out in cities around the nation, many just shake their heads. But one man is doing something about it.
People don't tell them that they have another choice that can help them in the long run. Everything is short-term, impulse-driven.
Johnny Johnston is the founder and president of ProjectUplift. It's an organization that specializes in helping athletes cope with pressure and staying away from the negative influences that lead to trouble. And it's something Johnny has firsthand knowledge of.
I went to a prep high school, and everything was sort of catered to me because I could put the ball in the basket. So I got a scholarship to the University of Michigan, and it was the same thing. As long as I did well on the court, you know, everything else was sort of set up.
Coasting along with the Wolverines, he saw all the signs, but feeling young and indestructible, chose to look the other way. However, what happened next, he could not ignore.
Back at Michigan, we used to drink a lot, you know, and that's just normal college behavior. But what happened was, one of our friends, you know, didn't make it through the night. It was so cold that you know, he drank too much, he passed out, and he froze to death.
Lakers had several chances, and here's Larry Bird. Taken in the third round of the 1981 draft by the Boston Celtics, he played alongside Larry Bird, Robert Parrish, and guys like Kevin McHale. He also saw firsthand the excess of the NBA life, but was better able to handle the ordeal. Let go by the Celtics, he caught on overseas, playing in the European leagues, which was a life-changing experience.
By traveling, you're able to see different angles from different people, and you're able to step out of yourself and try to look at the whole situation from different angles. And by doing that, I think you become wiser and more empathetic.
After close to a decade of basketball in Europe, he returned to the States and became a financial planner. He coached and helped a few athletes here and there, but something told him he needed to do more.
I was doing this program for like 10 years on the side, every summer doing something, part of it. I said, hey, let's do this full time. I mean, I think, you know, for example, you know, you don't make a lot of money doing this, but, you know, after a while you figure out, you know, money's not everything.
Team on three, 1, 2, 3, team.
With programs designed for everyone, from professional athletes to elementary school kids, ProjectUplift has helped numerous people overcome a variety of problems, especially on college campuses like the University of Tampa.
We help the athletes figure out their addictions, and then we say, hey, you know, life is about balance. It's fine to have good addictions, I mean, you know, like working hard or sports or whatever, but you have to find the other part of life, you know, giving, scholastics, social life.
Coming up on roughly a decade of helping others, we asked Johnny about the first person he reached out to, not realizing we'd been talking to them all along.
I've had some issues, you know what I mean? I was able to survive those issues, and they had to deal with addictions, you know. Through these programs, through these coping mechanisms, I must say I'm here, you know, and I'm alive, and I'm trying to give back.
For Base Sports, I'm Chris Clark.
Well, you can get more information on Johnny and the Project Uplift. You can simply log on to ProjectUplift.net. When we come back, I'll give you my thoughts on Barry's big bat.